And now here we go again.
It's time. Time for another episode of those shit-talking guys. Full of opinions on games, music, cultures, and other random shit. All while humiliating each other. This is Generation Flip. Don't forget, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. And now, wrapping it up, here's your hosts.
What's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in. It's been a long weekend for those who had the Monday holiday off. So we did a lot of fun things. Took the day off on Friday. Brown's up in San Jose. Take it away, Brown.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Hey, I just wanted to let everybody know we had an exciting week one for football, baby. You know, I 49ers with the dub. It was exciting, but I'll tell you what, man, I got to get my props to the GOAT. Y'all know who the GOAT is, Tommy Brady. This cat, man, lit it up. I couldn't believe it, man. I mean, you got a minute and 24 seconds left in the game, right?
Right.
They give the ball back to Tom Brady. They got 1 point. They're down by 1 point with a minute 24 left in the game. And the cat, you know what he does. You gave him the ball. They gave him probably a minute too much time. Because you know what he did? He did what he does.
Brady does what he does. That's what he does.
On the GOAT, baby.
You hear me?
I know the people in Dallas are like going, oh, not this guy with a minute 20. That's like eternity.
Right.
And sure enough, man, he did what he done, and he wrapped it up. The guy. I guess he threw for 379 yards, 4 touchdowns, and a 31-29 victory over the Dallas Cowboys.
Look at you.
That was a tough one. And then
So
let's
that-
move on.
Move on to what else? What other games?
Well, let's move on to the 49ers. They look pretty good. They looked all right. I think they mixed it up with Trey Lance. And they mixed it up a little bit with him and Garoppolo. All in all, they came out firing on all cylinders. I mean, with 10 minutes left, they were up 41-17. They did fall into a little bit of a slump. The Detroit got a little momentum. They ran it all the way up, but we ended up pulling it out 41-33, which was exciting. Good game, a really good game.
Right.
But it was kind of one-sided for a while. In the last 10 minutes, things started to switch a little bit. But good, all in all, we got the dub, so I'm excited for that. Speaking about that game, our running back RAHEEM Mostert, he, I guess, broke his kneecap or tore his kneecap, and there was a lot of talk going out there. I was reading, which I didn't know about much, but I guess what happened was he suffered an injury, and it possibly is going to be a season-ending injury.
Oh, shit.
And, yeah, his wife posted something out there saying how difficult a lot of the fans were pushing out information, saying things such as, my husband should kill himself. They're saying things that he should be cut from the team. They were saying things like, now he's made of glass. He got paid. Not true, people. You know that. That's just the way this game goes. This guy dedicates.
So wait a minute. Hold up.
Yeah.
So his wife is actually talking shit about him?
No, not his wife. His wife is upset that people on social media are talking about her husband.
Okay.
And so she's a little bummed out hearing that, and she's pretty much saying, hey, this guy dedicates his life. He dedicates his time away from his kids to become this professional athlete, which all of them do.
Right.
You're
and pro athlete, yeah, you devote most of your time.
Oh, no doubt. And I guess she's just a little heartbroken, a little, which would make me feel bad too. But like she said, and like everybody says, there's going to be haters. There's always haters out there.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I got a lot of buddies who don't like 49ers at work, I'll tell you that much. They're probably going to tune in. They'll tune in later on and chat. Man, take that shit off, bro. Take that. But we got where I'm at, there's a bunch of freaking Raider fans, and you got Raider fans, you got the Rams fan over here, you know what I mean? So, it's just crazy out here, man.
Well, so, I'm glad you mentioned Raiders because, man, what an exciting game last night. Right. Last night, the Raiders were in a battle with the Baltimore Ravens. And I'm telling you, it was going back and forth, back and forth. I mean, whatever Lamar Jackson would do, Carr came back and went right at him. I mean, it was like a heavyweight fight.
That went into what, overtime?
Overtime, and even in overtime, the Raiders thought they won it. They thought they got in the end zone, and they didn't. So they get the ball on the 1 or 2 yard line, and then all of a sudden, one of the offensive linemen gets an offside penalty, and then it backs him up 5.
Oh,
right?
Gosh.
So
Okay.
it backed him up, and it kind of deflated everything. So what happens is they kick a field goal. The Ravens get the ball back, and they start to drive, and they couldn't get through with it. And then the Raiders get the ball back, and then they come all the way back and score it. Exciting game. I had 2 buddies that were at the game, and I'll tell you what, man, that place must have been rocking.
Right.
So, that's the exciting thing about that. I mean, when you get into a good battle like that, there's nothing like it. I'm not a Raider fan, but kudos to them. They won it. Yeah, that's exciting.
Right.
So that's cool, man.
I mean, I
excited.
used to be a football fan, watch a lot of football games and stuff like that. But now, I kind of miss here and there. I'll catch every now and then, but me mostly it's just baseball. I love baseball, so I follow up a lot on baseball. I'm a Yankee fan, hardcore Yankee fan, and I grew up in the Bronx. I was born in the Bronx, right? Not too far from the old Yankee Stadium. So,
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? So that's where I'm at with the Yankees. So, in case you guys are tuning in right now, or you can tune in a little later, just to recap here, we do got a guest coming on a little later. We're waiting, in fact, for him to show up. He's with LA Unified School District. He's a teacher in LA Unified School District. He wants to come on the show and give his opinion and basically what's going on in the school. We all got kids that go to school. Most of us do. And, it's, I don't know if people notice the way things are going with the school, with the kids, dropping off the kids, and they're piled up to mandates, policy mandates from schools and stuff like that. So he's going to come on the show to give his opinion and his stories of what's going on in the classroom. So we have that perhaps a little later. I do have a coworker who was involved. I just shout out to them because myself and my coworkers, we go through a lot behind the bus. So we got a little something. I got a little something for you a little later to show you a video clip of what I would call a Provoke incident, where a guy took his camera. You see this often. Takes his camera. He's filming. And he's in this particular case, he's filming the operator, and he's provoking the operator. So we get into more depth in that a little later. But Brown, you got something also, right?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, a crazy thing came out. I was reading, they call her Nebraska Karen, deliberately coughing at shoplifters, gets fired from her job, a good paying job at SAP. Now this gal, they call her Coughing Karen, is what she's known as.
Coughing Karen, that's her name now. All right.
I mean, she literally targeted a mother and a daughter in a supermarket store, and she was deliberately coughing on them and calling the family, "You're sheep. You're just following what everybody's telling you what to do." And it's pretty interesting when you watch the video. She wasn't afraid, man. She was coughing on him.
She was literally wow. I didn't get a chance to see that video, but I mean, I read a little bit about it, and then we talked about it a little bit. But yeah, go on, man. I mean, that's crazy.
Pretty crazy to see what some of these people are up to and doing, and it was just something that was just mind blowing. How somebody could do it deliberately, not thinking of the ramifications of what was going to happen to her, such as losing your job. You lost your job, man. I was reading at the bottom where it said her company values the health and safety of employees and people in their community. If she's working for SAP, that's a pretty good size company. I mean, they're a German-based company, and it took her livelihood just for
Ridiculousness.
maybe 3 minutes of idiotic fame, I guess.
Right.
And she knew that she was being filmed by the girl's daughter. I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it. It's crazy.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, in this case, she I don't know if she was provoked into doing what
They
she
said
did.
she wasn't provoked. At least what it was, she wasn't provoked. I have the video here. I don't know if we could play it. I think we tried doing it last time. I could probably
try. I don't think you'll be able to hear it, but go ahead and try it.
Let me see if I can. Let me think here.
You could do it. You could do it.
Let me see. How did I do it last time?
Application. Did you share screen or go to application?
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
Go to application and
right
show application. There we go.
Here it is. So this is it right here. Let me click on this. Okay, I'm gonna play from the beginning right here.
I can hear it.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Here she goes.
Are you gotta be shitting me, dude?
Yes.
She's coughing on me.
So wait a minute. Is she the worker or she?
No, she's just a shopper.
Wait. Okay, so she's the shopper. No. Wait a minute.
I don't need to have one on. I'm not sick, and neither are you. Okay, but you don't have to be coughing on me. You don't know who's sick or not. It's my allergies. You don't know who's sick or not by looking at somebody. Yeah. And so 2 years ago, before anybody started talking about COVID, you were okay with that, though, going out not knowing you were sick, right? You don't know anything about my health. I don't. Yeah, she's coughing on me. I have my allergies. And
So pause it, Brown. Pause it right there. So I'm kind of confused here. Maybe other people are confused out there. So this woman right here, she's a worker there, or she a shopper? Just
Shopper.
So she's a shopper.
Yes.
So she's coughing on employee that got fired?
No. She was coughing on a mother and a daughter that had a mask on.
Oh, but she's not an employee of this.
No, she's not a employee. Oh, no. Not at all. Not at all.
Okay, go ahead, play that.
Okay, let me get back to it. If I hit the button, we'll play this.
Yeah.
She just said, I don't know anything about her health. You don't know anything about my health. I actually,
Can you still see it,
I
Flip?
have a
Yes.
medical release. I don't need to wear a mask. Okay, fine. Why don't you have a mask on? Because I don't need to have one on. I'm not sick, and neither are you. You don't know who's sick or not. It's my allergies.
Wow, dude, that is insane.
Right?
Yeah, and so 2 years ago, before anybody started talking.
Wow, this is insane, dude. So that's
Yeah, dude.
That's
Crazy.
insane, bro. That's
Yeah.
insane. I kid you not. If a woman like that was coughing, or anybody coughing like that intentionally on me, I think I would punch them right in the dead teeth, right there, dude.
Right?
I mean, just shut them up, dude. That is ridiculous. So she's a shopper. Excuse me. She's a shopper, and there's another shopper there, or whatever, and she's following the daughter and the mother around the whole place, right?
Right.
And so she goes back and she starts intentionally coughing on them and saying all this bull crap. So her company, let me get this right. Her company, that the girl that was coughing, that she works for, fired her for
Yes.
doing this.
Because they seen the video.
She went viral. She went
Yes.
viral, bro.
The family's husband put it on Twitter, and it went viral.
Wow.
And the people found out who Coughing Karen was. And then it's his statements posted to Twitter: the health and safety of our employees and the community in which we live in and work are utmost concern to us. And it says, we are taking the matter of a SAP employee incident very seriously and investigating the situation. And then it went on to say that they were no longer working for that company on Wednesday. The company said, we have reviewed the incident and can confirm that the individual is no longer works for ASAP or SAP.
Right.
AKA Coughing Karen.
Coughing Karen. Text that shit all over the place, man. Coughing Karen. That's insane, dude. What would you do? Would you?
Probably would throw a karate kick to the gut to get her away from me. Nah. You know what I do, man. I'll tell you what, I would be pretty fired up. I don't know, man. That's a tough call. I mean, if she really got into my face, I'd definitely shove her out of my face. You know, I would definitely retaliate. I think that's just idiotic for someone to do that. I know it would be safe for me to say I'd probably walk away, which I probably would, but it would be very tough for me not to do something, you know, or verbally say something, you know.
Right. Wow, this is Coughing Karen.
Coughing Karen, baby.
Okay, I'm having some issues with my keyboard now. What the hell? Okay.
That's definitely going to cost her a lot of money.
That is. Yeah, it is. It is, dude. So, on that note, well, you know, like I said, people take out their cameras and they're filming this, and we don't know if she was provoked it or not, you know.
Right.
So briefly, let me touch base on this little segment here. While we have a little time here before Marcus gets in here. Had a little issue back in December. This is for all my coworkers out there. If you do tune in later, take a good close to this video clip that I'm going to show you. And I hope you guys, even if you're not, you know, with the transit company, any company where you work from, and they're videotaping you, you know what I'm saying, trying to provoke you, try to, I guess, get some kind of experience or learning moment here, because this kid's probably about 17, 18 years old. And I will probably have the operator on the show at some time to express what he felt about this. I know him personally. He's a good buddy of mine. And so let me say this. He held his composure really well. Because I think anybody, not just me, anyone would probably done something right off the back, you know. But he thought about his family, he thought about his job, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, let me take a little clip. I'll show you this little brief moment here. And it's very interesting how he did this, but let me see here. Let me show here. Application, video, go live. Here we go. So here's the video clip here. And what I don't understand is this bus gets here. This guy that's filming him, he ain't doing nothing but parking the bus. Okay, he's not doing anything but parking the bus here. All right. So let me skip through here. See, he's just provoking the operator. Listen to what he says.
On me. I thought so.
I thought so. He says, I thought so, Brown. Can you hear it, Brown?
Yeah, but what did he say in the beginning? He said something, and
he's just talking out of his butt. To be honest with you,
I thought so.
I thought so is what he said.
Okay, yeah, I heard that.
So now he's just staying there. The operator's getting his stuff out of his.
Have some respect, homie.
Have some respect, homie. He's telling this the operator. The operator hasn't even approached the gentleman. Okay? He's not even nowhere near this gentleman. And he's already talking. Have some respect, operator, or homie. He called him homie.
Why are you recording?
Look how disrespectful this guy is. He's telling him to zip it.
Why are you recording?
Just come inside.
This was been here since the morning.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so the
Stop
operator.
crying.
Stop crying. You see that? You hear what he's saying? He's saying stop crying to them. Okay? Let me pause it there. Okay, because I definitely have comments here. So this gentleman is filming, Brown. Very disrespectful. He's telling, my homie. You know what I'm saying? So the operator has every right to ask, why are you recording me? Okay? He steps away and enters the facility, and the gentleman's still recording. Okay? Then turns around and says, stop crying. The operator just simply went inside and explained what was going on outside. And he's already provoking the operator. You see? I hope people learn this at home, whatever job you're in, or my fellow coworkers. I'm going to tell you something. We have a tough job already. And to have somebody like this on the bus recording you, I mean, yeah, we're a public entity. I get that, but you're provoking this operator, and you're probably provoking other operators. You've probably done this before, okay? Now, just so that people know, I do have the right to show this, and I spoke to the operator himself, and he gave me okay to go ahead and show this. So I'm going to go. That's why I'm showing this. Now, this operator here, I know him really well. We went into school together, training facility together. Let me tell you, at this moment, I would have probably said something to this guy. I would have just said something. But let me continue playing this.
Let me ask you something.
Give me 5 feet, man.
You
Give me 5 feet.
You called me a homie. Why you call me a homie for if I'm not your friend?
Give me 5 feet.
And I'm asking you a question. You call me a homie. Why? I didn't ask you. I'm not your homie. I'm your friend. All right? Don't be doing that to me, homie. Yeah, I understand you're on public property. I understand that. But let me see if you're recording me.
Give me 5 feet, man. Back up. That's your warning.
That's your warning.
That's your warning. Back up.
You hear that?
And why are you?
Give me 5 feet. That's your warning. All right. I would like to bring Manny out on this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
okay, so he might. What did he call it?
Provoking?
Well, we know it's provoking, but he called it a different name. I can't remember what it was. Where you're kind of insinuating a fight. He said something.
What? This guy just showed up there with a guy.
He's like the operator said. He's been out there since 5:30 in the morning recording every operator out of this facility.
Oh.
For no reason, just sitting out there recording. All right. Does he want to get paid for something? Is he looking for something? Yes, he is, because this is on YouTube, and he has a channel out there, and everybody that I've went through his channel, thumbs down on his channel, because he's provoking the operator on this occasion and on another occasion. He also opened his mouth at I believe it was Glendale Police Department. He had a video. He did the same thing with the Glendale Police Department. So he's, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
people are out there to get dollar bills. Okay.
Oh.
And this young man right here, he's probably no more than 19, 18 years old. Okay. This young man right here is looking for money. He's looking for the dollar bills. And so he's actually provoking this operator, hoping that the operator does something to him. Now,
He's probably sick, man. He's probably got a mental issue.
I don't think so, because I've heard the story about this guy. That's not the first time that's happened. He's boarded. The story was he boarded other buses, and then he had one of his homies pulled up in a SUV, picked them up at the next stop, and then they took off. So all he did was get on buses, start recording on the buses. All right. So he's just looking for money, bro. He's just looking for money. There was another occasion he got on one bus. The operator was a few minutes late, and he's there confrontating with the operator. He's in a confrontation with him, and she's got to operate the bus. So he's going to each and every person on the bus, telling him or asking everybody, hey, how many minutes were you late or whatever? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it is what it is. But this guy, this guy's out there to look for money. All right, he's just out there provoking people, the operators, while they're working. We got a really tough job. We got to take people safely from point A to point B. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it kind of bugs me as an operator. It bugs me, and I'm sure it bugs a lot of other people. We see this a lot happen. All right, so so that you're out there, be careful. Keep your cool. You're a professional. You're a professional operator out there. Act professionally, right?
Yeah.
Even no matter.
Yeah, don't give them a pedestal to stand on, man. You got to just cut those guys loose. Stay away from it. Hard to do.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a situation there. I mean, I was pretty ticked off about that. In fact, I do know the operator. And he's ticked off. So I'm going to have him on the show to probably another day, another time, and we'll talk about this too. But being provoked, dude, I mean, that's just you got to watch yourself when you're behind the seat. You know what I mean? We have enough already. You know what I mean?
Sure.
We have enough already. So let's go ahead and take a break, and we'll definitely be right back with some more stuff.
Pump those brakes, baby. You're tuned into Generation Flip. We'll be right back. Pump those brakes, baby. Your tunes in.
What's up? What's going on, guys? Sorry about that. Take a little break there. So Brown, what do you got coming up? What do you want to talk about? Because we're still waiting for the fly guy to come on, but he hasn't hit me up today. So what you got, man?
The other thing I wanted to talk a little bit about was it says the new analysis is estimating $5.7 billion price tag for treating unvaccinated COVID patients in the last 3 months. Does that sound crazy or what? Now, this is coming out of CNN.
Well, I just read something on CNN. Actually, I heard yesterday about the kids that are under 11 years old are now getting infected by the coronavirus and a different variant of it, that they're leaving them hospitalized. So now FDA is actually forced to, like, you know what I mean, like throw them out and approve of these. But they're saying not to get the shot just yet because they don't know which one is going to be effective for kids under 12. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, definitely on something like that, which is okay. It's unproven for younger generations, but it's still starting to hit them. But like I said, just the most recent data, taking into consideration the surge in hospitals in August, just the month of August, estimated account of 3.7 billion of preventable spreading alone, which is crazy.
Right.
So the people that aren't getting vaccinated, thinking that they don't need it, it's literally costing $3.7 billion. And that's data coming out of Kaiser Foundation, or the Family Foundation, using the metrics, basing that stuff, that information. So, this topic's not going to go away fast. It's going to be around for a while, and I had a conversation earlier today with a buddy that just is not, he ain't doing it no matter what. He ain't going to do it. Even if his company says you're mandated, he said he ain't doing it, and I can't argue with the guy. That's just his belief. Right. And that's okay. You can believe what you want to believe. That's okay. I don't have a problem with that. But I just, was trying to explain to him that, I guess there's nothing to say, man. And some people just don't, they think that it's, we're going to be messed up in the next 3 years, or it's not viable. It's not working. It's not, people are still getting COVID. I think it's due to lack of information. But then again, I also have to blame the media. The media puts out a lot of different things out there, and people believe it. And with that same argument, he came at me saying the same thing. Well, then you're just sheep. You're just following the government. And I'm all, God, but it's science. In my mind, it's science. I know it's science. I mean, if the Pentagon's telling that, the troops, everybody's got to get vaccinated. If the majority of the people are getting vaccinated and the numbers drop, it's working.
Right.
And we all knew there was going to be a new variant, right? And there's already coming out to become a new booster shots coming out for that. And they just don't grasp. And that's okay if you don't grasp. It's okay if you don't grasp, because it was almost like trying to have a conversation with someone that's never going to change their mind. And that's okay. But like I said, the responsibility of an individual, then if you're not going to do it, then wear your mask. Right?
We talked about it many times to wear your mask. You know what I'm saying?
He said, I'll wear my mask all day long, but I'll never get the shot. And I said, well, that's cool. That's okay. Then that's what you should do.
Right.
Companies are mandating that. There's companies now that if you're not vaccinated, you're done. You're terminated. And it's interesting enough to hear what's going on and how people still don't believe in it. They think it's a hoax. They think that it's
this whole coronavirus has done a lot already. We all know that. And I have a buddy. I spoke to a buddy of mine's over the weekend. He works at a distribution center for Toyota, a big, where they assemble the vehicles. And we were talking. I'm going to have him on the show. I think actually this weekend we talked. He said he was able to do the show or do pre-recorded show on Saturday. So he works at a big distribution warehouse where they, put together the cars. And he mentioned that I don't want to give too much, but 40% of the employees, they're gonna be laid off pretty much, 40% of it.
Because they're not vaccinated?
I don't know the actual details, but I know coronavirus is behind that. I can tell you that much. So, and not to mention that the chipsets for the vehicles, it's a huge late. Dude, I just took my car to get a transmission redone. I had a warranty on the transmission and went out. And the guy was telling me, hey, it's going to be a delay on some of the parts because they're coming overseas and stuff like that due to coronavirus. You know that you saw the ships when you were down over at Newport, where Marina Del Rey. Where'd you go?
But I did hear there's let me do some research. I thought there was 36 ships, transportation boats, large vessels sitting off the coast.
So that's the whole thing. The thing is that these parts are not coming in because I don't know if they're so backed up at the ports. You know what I'm saying? They have to inspect everything and whatnot, that it's coming in slowly. So there's a shortage on the chip for the module chips for the vehicles. So because of that, a lot of other things are delayed and stuff like that. So it's like. What can you do? You know what I mean? So he's going to come on the show. He's going to give his opinion, his talk about things like that. He also just sent me some other stuff to talk about here. He just sent me oh wow, Norman McDonald had just passed. Is that? Yeah, Norm McDonald. The SNL guy. He just passed.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh God. Hopefully it wasn't COVID.
He just passed away. Wow. He died today after 9 years of wow.
Oh, you had prostate cancer?
Yeah. Is it prostate?
Rest in peace, my brother.
Did he have prostate cancer?
I thought I heard something like that. I could be wrong, man. I better shut up. See if I can pull that up.
Yeah, my keyboard's out right now. I can't do that. Yeah, so he's throwing up here's another topic here. Oh yeah, we will take a moment of that too. Can't forget 9/11.
Right, no doubt.
But that's everywhere. Everybody, talks about 9/11. Everybody, it's a topic, a real strong topic, and we will get on that probably on Friday to talk about 9/11 and me being from New York and all that. The anniversary just passed over the weekend, and we definitely will talk about that. So I don't know what's going on with the fly guy. I guess he's not appearing. So Brown, you know what, man?
Let me bring this up too. This weekend, I was in Phoenix, and I was at the Tunnel to Tower Foundation for 9/11.
Okay.
And my son ran in I think it was a 5K or a 3K there, and I learned so much about a gentleman by the name of Steven Stiller. I don't know if you've ever heard of him.
I never heard of him.
But this foundation was put together pertaining to him. And what this gentleman did was, when the planes hit the tower, now I'm quoting you from what they told me there, I sat down and listened to the ceremony. When the planes hit the tower, this gentleman was on his day off. He literally got in his car and drove to the station and found everybody was gone from the station, right? They took off to the towers. Then he got in his car and drove as far as he could, and they closed off the tunnel. Right? So this guy put all his gear on and ran almost 3 miles through tunnels just to get to the towers. And got to his unit, climbed the tower, rescuing people, and then he was killed.
Wow.
Great foundation, Tunnel to Towers. So I'm glad we got to talk a little bit about that. I was there at the fundraiser 3K or 5K run. It was a fantastic program. Awesome. It was awesome. So just a little tidbit about that foundation.
Well, your son's going to be coming on the show, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
Next Tuesday we'll have him on. He's the one that is went to West Point Military Academy. Then he went to 82nd Airborne Field Artillery. Did his time, and then now he's out.
okay.
So we're going to have some great topics next Tuesday with him about how he feels about West Point, and well, not obviously West Point was a fantastic opportunity, but also many of the things that goes on with the military. And me and him got into a good debate about the pool out of Afghanistan. I want to talk to him a few things about that because he did have his unit. It was there to help remove people from that Afghan removal. So we're going to have some good conversations about that. Don't miss that one next week. It's going to be a really good show.
Yeah, you guys want to tune into that. We'll have that guest. I'm working on Still Dorchin. Hopefully, I'm trying to get her to come on the show. I know she's a very tied up woman. I reached out to her a few times, and again, if you don't know, Dorchin Linholt, I believe that's her last name. She is she's a advocate, or what would you call it? First,
she was an advocate for human
for
rights.
women. Yeah, I would say, well, women's rights, women's. You know what I mean? So she's the number one in the nation, and also she has a law firm out in New York, and a very big law firm. She deals with a lot of domestic violence cases, such like inmates. She deals with a lot of stuff with inmates and correctional officers that mistreat the women incarcerated. So we were going to talk about that too, I think, right? A little bit about that, yeah. So I mean, it's something with that nature. It's very interesting story, interesting topic actually, especially with women that are incarcerated, and then you got correctional officers who kind of do their own thing, if you know what I mean. Not all. I'm not saying all, but there's some crazy stuff that happens behind closed doors. So I'm sure she's got some stories.
Right. And then I also got a gentleman that we'll bring on. I've got two gentlemen I met over the weekend in Phoenix when I was out there that are from California. One of them does work in a correctional facility, and he can tell us some crazy things what goes on in those things.
Right.
Very interesting in how they transport contraband, telephones, you name it.
Right.
Met what goes through those gates by people that you wouldn't think would do it.
Right.
And I have another gentleman that which is gonna kind of fit with the attorney lady, because he works for a special unit for this San Jose PD that focuses on those types of things: child pornography, sex trafficking, human trafficking. He works directly with teams that deal with that. So we'll be able to get two sides, right? The legal side of it and what really goes down.
Right.
So that's going to be interesting. So
I'm trying to get her. I mean, she's a very difficult person to get, on the show, but I'm working on it. I've got some connections and I'm working on that. Hopefully she can come on the show, this Friday, this upcoming, or it might be just a pre-recorded show. But she's got a lot to talk about. She's got a case that happened. In case you guys probably, if you're around in the 70s, late 70s, early 80s, she had dealt, and it was a movie out on it. She dealt in that case where she was involved with Hustler magazine. So Larry Flinch, yeah. So that's a good. I don't know if she can elaborate more on it or not, but if you guys have questions for her, she'll be on the show. You guys could hit her live chat, whatever. If we do go live with her, if not, we can leave it in a comment and I'll relate the message to her. Other than that, I guess we can't get Fly in here, so
he could make it.
I'll tell you,
tell you who did make it. Hypnosis made it.
I don't see Hypnosis.
Jay Turley made it. Oaxaca's made it.
Oh, Oaxaca, I don't see there. Are you serious?
looking at everything right here. My boys made it. Oaxaca's hypnosis.
I'm not getting anything.
He was talking about my karate kick. I was trying to. It says here. It says instigating, and he's probably been doing this to all the operators, which was true. And then he also put, "It's not easy. You were gonna hit Coughing Karen," which was true. It was just a karate move, just a quick kick to the chest. And I thought, nah, I better not. But we got some people on there checking us out, which is cool, man. Any questions you guys may have, don't hesitate. Put it up. Put it up, man. We love to hear
I
it.
see. Okay, so I had to refresh my thing. Sorry, guys. I just noticed the chat right now. Okay, yeah. All right. So, so Jay Turley, 0319. Hey, thanks for tuning in, my man.
Yes, sir.
And hypnosis, always, thanks for tuning in. I got you. I see you. Oh, we got Gaio. Gaio's out there. What up, Gaio? I really appreciate you guys tuning in.
My COD brother right there, Bilbo Swaggins, my boy. What's going on, man? Shout out to you, baby.
Oh, Bilbo, JT, where you at, brother? Where you at? Oh, that's him right there, yeah.
And there's hypnosis.
There you go, bud. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it. So, Brown, we got quite a good show coming on this week. So, hopefully it comes through. Oh, man, I think he's trying to contact me. Hold on. Give me a second here.
And I'll see if I can get Dan Boyle for next Friday.
Oh, that's right. Dan Boyle. And
he got over to San Jose, did very well with San Jose, but also got a gold medal. That little sucker got a gold medal from the 2015 Olympics with Canada. So he put in his time, man. He's no doubt a veteran. Did very well in the NHL and is a well-known and liked guy throughout the community. And is a hell of a golfer, man. Me and him used to play golf just about every other week. Good dude, man. You guys are going to love him, Danny Boyle. So I'm excited to get him. I'm going to try to get him set up for Friday. He could tell us some good stories about when he traveled all over the place. I've heard a lot of great stories from him, from us playing golf and spending time hanging out and having dinners and chopping it up. But really cool guy, really exciting guy, really fun guy, a well self-made guy. I mean, I can't imagine being an undrafted kid coming out of Canada, making it to the NHL. And I think he was there for, my God, 15-year career. Most guys average 5 or 4, and Danny was just definitely an outstanding player and well-liked throughout the NHL.
He played for the he played for the Rangers.
He played for the Rangers. He played for Tampa Bay. And then he was with Rangers, Tampa Bay, San Jose Sharks.
Okay. So is he officially retired now, or is he still
retired? No, he's officially retired.
Okay.
So he played from 2000? Oh, I take that back. He was with Florida from the 1998 and retired in 2016. So what a hell of a career, man.
Wow.
That's like 8, that's 12, that's 18 years.
Right.
If my math's correct. So, I mean, for anybody to play any sport, and those guys travel like you wouldn't believe. They live out of suitcases like you wouldn't believe, those hockey guys.
Right.
They're on the road all the time. I mean, they're playing an unbelievable amount of games every season, especially if you guys that follow hockey, crazy. And you're not just, playing golf, or you're not playing, it's like football, man. You're going nonstop.
Right.
So good dude, man. A really good friend of mine. I really, respect him. He's a good cat, and he put his time in. He's a good dude, man. So I'm excited to hear some of the stories and share them with you guys.
Right. So you guys, we do have on Fridays. We have open topic. You guys chime in on the chats or hit the comments. Drop some comments and topics that you guys want to discuss about, so we can go over it and make this a little more interesting here. So, again, if you guys tune in a little later, please drop a like, subscribe, and make sure you hit the notification bell to tune into updates when we go live and or put up a upload video here. But, I don't know what happened. I apologize for the LA school teacher. I guess he didn't quite make it home yet, so he's probably on the road, but that's okay. Yeah, yeah. So we'll go ahead and call it a quits here. Again, thanks for tuning in. Again, be sure to check us out on Fridays. We're live Fridays at 4:15. I would say my schedule's changed a little bit, so we got to push it back a little bit. 4:15, but we will have a good open topic. So tune into that. Brown.
Well, I'll tell you, one of the things I'm excited to find out about is the old recall, the California recall.
Today.
So we'll be talking about that on Friday. So
yeah.
We'll see
Yeah.
Gavin's going to be around, or he's going to be. We'll find out.
Calling it quicks. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Much love. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Yeah. Go Niners.